Good evening, everybody. It's just past 8 p.m. on the final day of August, and we've ended the month in quite bizarre fashion where we've made some money today. But I have to say, anybody who watches Holden Sources who backed, can't speak, I'm not in shock, catch the Cuban given at 14-1 this morning, will have seen the most bizarre finish in racing history. Now, we've copped second place money, but as a long-time supporter of mine on the channel, Roger Taylor, the old self-styled king of Blackpool, has just said to me, it makes the Cuban missile crisis look less dramatic. Well, catch the Cuban. Harry Kimber gave it a great ride, brought it through, was 4 lengths clear, jumped the last. We were 33-1 on the exchange I was watching on live, 33-1 on, and the horse pulled itself up and we got done on the line. We've had a great days. We're on a great run, but I did say today, we've got to stay on the winning wavelength because this game will kick you in the Niagara Falls. And that one stung. So I've had some people asking what happened. Was it a bad ride? I think you could argue that you had to put the horses, it's obviously a bit of a monkey, or its nose on the line at the very end. But I don't think you can blame the young lad there. I think it's just one of those bizarre things. I know a race reader friend of mine said he thought it was the one of the strangest finishes he'd seen in a long time. And of course, as my old mentor, Chris Anzani, used to say to me, when I used to squeal about things like this, no matter how much you moan, Holden, they're not going to run the race again. And they're not going to run the race again. So we got 14-1 place money. If you did the card marker, I've just come off air because of the last race at Hexham with a big price horse that was third the whole way around, has got done in and photographed third. We've landed big gambles today, though. So big thumbs up if you did it. Lord Caprio, 9s into 3s, done the business tonight. The Nap at Hexham, Kensington Art. One Little Ted landed a right royal gamble at Ripon, and we finished off with the old Kenny Everett 14s, a nice place money in the last there. Now, so much going on. I am going to be having some work with my assistant, the prof, after. We'll decide what we're going to do on card market tomorrow. There's a system bet tomorrow. If you do want to get involved, you can at the link below. That'll take you all the way to the end of the year. So it's been a crazy few days. Let's keep it going. I've got a bet for us. I've got an early bird I want to give you now for tomorrow's racing on Wednesday. And we go to the very last race at Hamilton. So it's virtually 24 hours away. But I think this is a cracking bet. It's an HFC. I'm going to call it an HFC penalty kick. Sorry, I'm going to make that claim. I'm very, very confident about this. It's a horse that was... No, I'm not going to say that. It's a horse that was given an interesting ride last time, and I think there was a lot of the Malton Mafia, I'll call them, were a bit enraged by it. I actually think it was one of those where the jockey thought they'd gone too fast, and he thought he would get them at the end, and in the end they kicked off the last bend, and he was flying at the end. Now that's gone into a lot of ones to watch. Now, often beware of horses that come flying at the end. Or often beware, as the great Henry Ricks used to say, always beware of backing unlucky horses. But this horse, I'm going to tell you what it is, and I'm going to tell you why it's a great bet tomorrow. It's an HFC early bird for the racing tomorrow, and it is in the 750 at Hamilton, the last race of the night. It's number 1, Hot Team, trained by Richard Fahey, who I think is going to have a great September. It's number 1, it's top of the shot. Paul Hannigan takes the ride, and it comes back to a course it's won at. Now, that run at Chester last time was 31 days ago. It was 3rd of 10 behind A Wee Dram, beaten 2 lengths. But that doesn't tell the full story. The horse was flying at the end. That was a class 4. It drops into a class 6 tomorrow at the very top of the weights. Now, I said the Malton Mafia were upset last time. They're a group of like pro gamblers who I have great links with. And I think it's really interesting that Richard Fahey for Marwan Kukash, who likes his runners to run at Chester, yes, and I'm sure he was fuming about the run last time for Hot Team, but it's interesting that they come back here to a course that they've won it, and I think they want to repair some damage, and I believe this horse is going to win tomorrow. I really do. Now, the only horse that I can see can give it any trouble is another Moulton horse, number 4, Temper Trap, another course and distance winner, who possibly came out too soon after his win here to run at Ponty, where he looked very, very poor last time. But I think you'll see him back to some sort of form. But I still think he's off 55, off 9.2. I think Hot Team is more than capable of giving him £5. I really, really do. And the rest of them look very exposed handicappers. This is a class 6. This Hot Team has been competitive in class 4s. It's run well in class 3s. It's maybe on the slide. Age 5, in terms of its very, very best, but it shouldn't have deteriorated too much. I think it's in form. I think it'll like the course. I think it will like the way this race is run. And I could see it being walloped tomorrow. A lot of people around that horse will want their money back. And I think it's very, very telling that they've waited 31 days and they've come back to this course to put things right. Should have won last time. I believe it'll put that right tomorrow. I don't think this is a great race. It's dropping in grade. I think this is to do a job tomorrow. I really, really do. I think it's just going to outclass these and bully them out of it. Hannigan rides Hamilton superbly. It's number 1. It's in the 750. It's your HFC early bird flyer. Can I ask that you give me the thumbs up again? And I'm so near that 2,000 barrier. It's going to be great. And when I get 2,000 subscribers, and I think I'm 8 short, if you can help, I'm going to do something amazing on this channel that none of you are going to want to miss. I'm going to attempt what many will see as an impossible tipping challenge, and all that's got to happen is I've got to have 2,000. So if you're watching it and you're not a member, just take a second and subscribe. When I hit the 2,000, I'll put a video straight out, unless it's the middle of the night, of course. I'll put a video straight out and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. It's going to be very, very exciting, and it's not been done before by anyone to my knowledge. So that's the thing. If you want to see what that is, we've had some exciting times, yet another exciting challenge on the way. When I hit 2,000, Holden Source is going to do something very, very special and very, very free to all subscribers. So I'm going to be back in the morning with another HFC bet. I'm going to reveal what tomorrow's card marker is. Well done if you came in for the first one today. Bit of a nearly day today, a few kicks where it hurts. Catch the Cuban. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. But we still got some good place money. We should have had a 14-1 winner, but that's racing. And remember, if you're sat there moaning at 10 past, 8:15, then you need to stop, because they're not going to run the race again. But I'll see you in the morning. Let's keep it here. Let's keep betting horses at 14-1 that got 33-1 in running. And then we're going to make lots of money. See you in the morning.